Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Welcome. It's Warriors of Light Astro Tarot. I'm David, here to do your heart spread. This is for May 2022. This is an 8-card spread. You can see I already have it out in the shape of a heart here. This is a love, romance, and relationship read. And, in case you care, the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck today. Kind of getting to be one of my favorite decks. They're big cards. I really got them for when I'm doing face videos, but it works for this too. And I got kind of partial to them. So what we're going to do here is look first. This is your energy in and around love, romance, and a relationship. The World, the Saturn card. I like it. This is your person. This is whoever's on your mind, whoever you're thinking of, whoever you're in a relationship with. If you are single, this can be a singles reading, in which case this would be predictive. You're going to have to intuit whatever I say regarding this other. This is the other, the 7th house in astrology. This will be someone that is coming into your life in the May time frame. So regarding them, we're looking at a fire sign. I'm going to go with Leo. I'm not going to piss around, okay? I'm a Sag, you're a Sag, so let's get to it. Got Leo written all over with King of Wands. So, but think Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? But that's great. Meets your energy well. Now, you're a Sag that's coming in here with the World. So if this is your reading, you are a mature Sag. You got it together. You don't get to the World, which is the last card in the major arcana, where you're now going to start a new cycle without accomplishing something. Now, this is a love, romance, and relationship reading. So I believe with the World, what's going on here is you are someone that is used to being alone. You got it together. But now when the World is achieved and you're ready to start again with what? The Fool card, the Zero Arcana. I believe for this, in this case, it's you being ready now to go into a relationship, because that's a whole new world, you know. It's not that it's better to be single or it's better to be coupled. It's just, in my opinion, when you move from being single into being in a couple, from I into we, you are moving into a new world and you're moving into a new cycle. And so this is your energy right now around love, romance, and relationships. So that's how I'm reading it. And you're encountering this Leo here. This Leo, this is their energy towards you. How are they feeling exactly about you? And this is your energy towards them, how you're feeling exactly. If this is your reading, please do leave a comment. If this is, and you relate to this, Ace of Cups, you're all in. This is like you, they float your boat, they blow your skirt up, you dig them, okay? And emotionally so. I'm a Sag, whoever said we're not emotional, on you. You know, I have Venus in Scorpio, I got a Cancer moon, you know, I cry at the drop of a hat, okay? But in terms of them, you're really feeling it. That's both sexual and that's emotional. So this is why I think, like, you're thinking like, wow, this could be the one, okay? But there's a problem. They're coming in with the King of Wands, and now they're acting like the Queen of Swords towards you. And so they're being directive, overly assertive. Maybe it could be like a little domineering or a lot domineering. Finishing your thoughts, cutting you off while you're speaking, if you can relate to this. So this is a problem. Now, the thing about Sag is, you know, we're really forgiving. We're really easygoing. We can do this too. What I'm talking about, you know, being over-directive and cutting people off. And so, you know, but something's going on there with them. Now, let's move along to, this is the energy of what the Spirit advised you in this relationship with them, the Lovers card. Gemini, yes, and a choice. You've got choice written all over this reading. Now, what Spirit is advising them is the 9 of Pentacles, okay? So this is very important, I believe, this card, and especially this card, because this is the advice of Spirit for the relationship as a whole. And I do consider this the most important card in this little 8-card heart spread reading. And because I don't necessarily trust my own advice or others, and I never trust fucking government, but I always trust Spirit. And so this becomes like the most important card, even more important than the outcome, which is the 8 of Swords. And I did pull a clarifier for that, because we'll get to that. The rough outcome. So your advice with the Lovers, guys, and it's coming under the Ace of Cups. You're in the romance phase. You're a little head over heels. I don't think you're quite grasping yet what's going on with them in terms of them being over directive to you and maybe a little domineering and that kind of thing. Because I think you're in this romance phase. You can kind of see the beautiful picture here. And I mean, you should be in the romance phase. Probably a newer relationship or unconsummated relationship, what I'm reading here. And their advice is the Nine of Pentacles. This becomes really important in this reading. I love for this reading to be shared, with your lover or person, to maybe help promote communication, engender more communication. I'd love to see that being used. Or if there is a cross watcher here, this Leo energy, I'm going to put it like this: mind your business. Mind your business. This is what I'm saying. I'm a little bit like Tyler's tarot, but I gotta say, like, this is a really strong feeling. It's not exact. The interpretation of the Nine of Pentacles is not mind your business. It's someone that takes care of their own businesses. But so that's this energy that they're trying to put into you, Sagittarius. Tell you what to do, tell you where to go, tell you how to do it. I don't necessarily see it as being a deal breaker. You're gonna have to make a decision. But what they need to do is take that energy and, mind your business with it. Take care of your business. Let the Sagittarius be the Sagittarius, Honestly, guys, if we could learn from advice, there's none of us would have a goddamn problem in the world. There's tons of advice. People give it. It's in books. It's in movies. It's in the Bible, But that's not how life works, especially Sagittarius. We have to learn by doing. That's what everyone has to learn by doing. Is why, but mostly people give advice for themselves, for ego gratification, aggrandizement, and it's usually not that helpful, once in a while, But that's why, because we're here to learn these lessons and go through the problems. It becomes really difficult for parents, because you watch the kids and you're like, oh man, you're going to step in that pothole and break a leg. And if you're really wise, you reach a point where you just turn away and go, I know they got to do it because they need to learn. That's a lot of wisdom. This is the kind of wisdom you need to get to in this, with this lovers here. Now, then what I just said really is about the Two of Pentacles. It's about bringing this relationship into a balance here. And I think it's going to be difficult to do. But also the Two of Pentacles is kind of like what I was saying for the Nine of Pentacles with mind your business. This is taking care of business, paying attention, brushing your teeth, exercising, eating right, all of these things, bringing your life into this kind of balance, and I think it's maybe important for both of you, because now why are they giving you so much advice? You must kind of be asking for it or kind of indicating that I'm having trouble, and I think a lot of what's going on, you're in this position of the world, you've probably been doing a lot of work, and now you're coming up against making this transition into the Fool and taking a chance and bringing in a relationship to your life. And so this is a whole different ball game, whole different energy. And now you end up here with the Eight of Swords as an outcome. So what's the Eight of Swords? It's energy that we're in. We're all up in our heads. We're uptight. We're it's one thing about the Eight of Swords is it's not emotional energy, it's mental energy, overthinking things. And I think like you might even be having trouble sort of relating to this as I read almost, I think, because I think you're caught in this romance phase and maybe you're kind of feeling some of what I'm talking about, but it hasn't really hit you yet. Maybe you haven't got to the point, but I guarantee if you guys like move in and wrap it up, they're going to get the fuck on your nerves, Sag, with this stuff. And that's maybe where this Eight of Swords is coming in. Now, I clarified it with the Ace of Swords. And I always call this the coming at you Ace of Swords. Coming at you here, Knight of Swords. Coming at you, Knight of Swords. He's coming at you, man. And he ain't playing. Look at his face, guys. He ain't playing. This is what you need to do. So you need to have a sit down with this person. You need to bring all this stuff out into the bright light of day. And you need Sag. I'm a Sag. It can be hard. We're going to be a little Libra-like. But you need to assert yourself and say, now look here. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass woman. And I love you. But I don't need you to take care of me. And try to bring this relationship into some kind of balance, Sag. But love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you.